Hi everyone, welcome back. So today is Friday Favorites and Flops. I'm wearing my 51st Kiss shirt. What's this? Is that what it's called? My First Kiss? No, that's 51st Dates. What's that movie called with Drew Barrymore? First Kiss? Or you guys know what I'm talking about? With Josie Grossi. Last time I wore this shirt, someone was like, oh my gosh, that reminds me of that movie, Josie Grossi. I'm going to insert a picture here. But I'm wearing that shirt again. It's from TJ Maxx, and there's a dilemma on whether this shirt is hideous or people like it. So if you think it's hideous or you like the shirt, let me know down below. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't like it, don't tell me. So anyways, welcome back. It's Friday Favorites and Flops. I have several products. I don't think I've done a Friday Favorites and Flops in a few weeks. So I have a few products that I've been loving some of them are sets that I've gotten in the VIP sale that I didn't show. They came like afterwards because I have a problem. I place multiple orders during the VIP sale. So I have a few of those, and anyways, let's just jump right into it. One of the sets is from Kopari. Now this is called the Coconut Kiss Kit. These have three of their Lip Love is like one of the best lip products ever. It's hydrating, it's amazing, it smells like real coconuts, and it just is such a great lip product to travel with when your lips get dry. I put it on every night. I love that, and obviously I always talk about this one from Laneige. This is like my go-to. It's still in here from when I did my video, because this is my guest room. I don't know if some people don't know that, so I just kind of keep all my beauty stuff in here when I travel back and forth with it from where I keep my makeup. So that's why I always say like, oh, I didn't bring it in or whatever. But yeah, anyways, cool story. So this is the kit, and it has three tinted ones. So it has the Mai Tai, which I'll swatch all these, Hibiscus, and the Pink Teeny. So I love these because it has that same formula of the Lip Loves, but it's just a tiny little bit of tint to it or color to it. I put it back in the box, but these are great. And even if you have like, this would be a great stocking stuffer idea if you have like teen daughters even. I think these are great because they're hydrating, they're a really great product, but also they have like a little bit of sheer tint. Like I wouldn't mind if one of my girls as a teen wore something like this, you know, because it has like a little bit of sheerness, or if you're someone who wants just a little bit of sheer tint but you don't like lipstick products. So this first one is called Hibiscus, and I mean, you can see it has some color to it, but it's a really nice sheer color. And then this one is Mai Tai, which is the orangey shade. And these just on the lips, they're so nice, they're so comfortable. They smell like so sweet. The scent is so sweet, like coconuts. And then this one is Pink Teeny, which is the one that I have used the most just because it has a really pretty like cotton candy pink to the lips. So you almost get like popsicle lips with these. Just a little bit of color and so hydrating. I love these so much. I highly recommend them. And if you haven't tried the Lip Love, the regular one from Kopari, definitely pick that one up in the VIP sale. I don't think I mentioned that in any of my recommendations, but it's so good and it's definitely worth you checking into. I don't think that it's very expensive. I don't remember how much this set was, but not too expensive, and I know that the original Lip Love is not very expensive at all. Okay, the next thing that I have been using a ton and trying out different ways, I love these Stila Magnificent Metals. So when I saw that they had a smaller like gift set which had two new colors of the Glitter and Glow Magnificent Metals. It has this shade which is called Peachy Sheen, which I'll swatch them all for you. And then this like burgundy shade, which I was the most excited about, that is in Next to Naughty. So I was like, I have to get this. This set was like $45, but it includes 3 new shades and new formula of the Stila glitter and, no, not glitter, foiled, like almost like metallic, just liquid eyeshadows. So they have this shade. My hair is like stuck. Actually, it's a piece of red hair. So this is my daughter's hair. Somehow got stuck in here. Kitten. And then they have Grace and Twig, which is like a bronze. Now, Kitten and Grace are very, very similar in color. One's just, Kitten's a little bit lighter and Grace is a little bit darker. This shade is Kitten, and it is just like the typical kitten color. So no glitter inside of these, just really metallic foil. I've used this particular one multiple times. It stays on the eyes just like the Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. You can get really nice defined application, and then I just put on like, you know, a really nice, which I'll show you what I've been wearing as far as an eyeshadow palette. I just put on a really nice orangey shade in the crease, and it was such a beautiful eye. I loved it. This shade is Grace. It's a little bit darker, very similar. It's sort of like a darker but champagne-ish like bronze shade right there. They're similar though, in my opinion. Kitten's brighter. And then this shade is Twig, which is a bronze shade. So this is just like a really nice chocolatey bronze shade. So love the fact that in this set you get to try those, but they're, you know, it's really tiny small ones. But I mean, let's be real. How quick are you going to use one of these products up? And at least if you do use up the small size, or if you want to buy like a pack like this and just divide them up and give 2 to someone and 2 to another person and 2 to the other person, it could make like a great tiny little gift in a box with a bow and whatever, you know, like a tiny little like, hi, thanks for having me over to your holiday party. Here's a beautiful eyeshadow that will make you feel amazing. Okay, so let's go into, these are the Glitter and Glow. And this one is Peachy Sheen. I absolutely love these. I pretty much used them almost every day last year when they first came out. This one just has like a bunch of different greens, but it's a really pretty like peachy shade right here with this gorgeous glitter in it. These are so beautiful. And then we have Smoldering Satin, which is a color that I already own. It's part of the regular line. It's like this taupey, glittery, beautiful color. Like if you don't own that one, it's definitely a must-have. I have that in full size, but it comes in the smaller size. And then the new shade, which was Next to Naughty, this is like this beautiful like cranberry shade. I was so excited. I cannot wait to, I have not used this one yet. I've just used the peachy color, and then I've used all 3 of these. I've tried all 3 of those out. No, that's a lie. I just tried out the Kitten and this one. I didn't try that one out on the eyes yet. And then this shade, this is so pretty. It's like a burgundy with glitter. I cannot wait to use that, like just in the center of the eye, like smoked out. It's gonna be gorgeous, especially for the holidays. So I've really been loving this set. Definitely check it out. I got it at Sephora. I think it might be an exclusive to Sephora, so check it out if you're interested, and I highly recommend it. All the colors are beautiful, and I like that they included Smoldering Satin because it's definitely a color that I don't think a lot of people initially grabbed. A lot of people grabbed Kitten Karma and all those shades, but Smoldering Satin was, it's more of obviously like a cool tone shade, but there's so much warm tones, but I think it's a perfect holiday shade because it really has that like silver, but it does have a little bit of gold reflex in it too. Out of the 3 of those, that one is the most densely packed with glitter, so you're probably going to get the most like zazzoom, like sparkle payoff from the Smoldering Satin, but the other ones, I mean, they're all just so beautiful. And so that's just a really good kit. I've been playing around with it, trying to come up with some fun looks, and yeah, I definitely think it's worth taking a look at Sephora. Okay, I've been wearing this eyeshadow palette so much, and it's the Subculture palette from Anastasia. I know this palette is so controversial controversial, and it almost like triggers people when I talk about it. They're like, oh, Subculture palette. No, no. This is a super pigmented palette. No lie. It's a little bit more tricky to work with just because if you're going to put a product on, you have to tap it off. I'm not saying you have to baby this palette to work with it, but it's just once you work with it, then you're like, okay, I feel you. I'm able to use so many colors, and every single time I do, they blend out beautifully for me and they make a really great eye look. I'm wearing the shade Mercury, which is this like almost like gray brown. You see how, I mean, it's so pigmented. Oh my gosh, there's so much glitter on this hand. But it's just a beautiful gray brown, super duper. I mean, like, no patchiness, really. I don't have any problems with it. But it's a really pretty color, so I put that all on my crease. And then I just have a plain matte pink, like almost like light pink color on my lid. That's all I'm wearing today. And then I did dip a little bit of Roxy, which is the color that I use a ton. This is the shade that I wore several times when I was mixing in these Stila eyeshadows. I wore this shade Roxy in the crease. It's just a really pretty orangey sherbet shade. I mean, you just tap, tap, make sure I'm tapping off my brush and buff it in. I buff with a light hand, and I love them. I really love this palette. I love every single color. This shade Adorn is one that I've used so much. It's a gorgeous bronze shade, super duper pigmented. And all the shades are beautiful in my opinion, and I love them. And I know, again, like I said, everyone seems to have like a really strong opinion, and I think this got a bad rap like right off the bat, but it's just been a palette that I kept reaching for, and I just love the way that the shades look blown up. Now, as far as like super duper layering them, I think when you do use some of these lighter shades, like this shade, this shade, this shade, and you're putting it in your crease, they work really well, even those together. But then when you get to Rowdy, Access, All Star, and you start to put them on top of those other shades, I can see where you can sort of get some patchiness just because it's so pigmented. You just have to kind of really work with it a little bit more. But if I don't go into those shades, or if I just use that shade separately or that shade separately, then it works just fine. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know what to say, because a lot of times people are like, what do you have on your eyes? What do you have on your eyes? And I'm like, the Subculture palette. And I feel like people are going to be like, what? No. But I've been wearing this so much, and so I had to say something about it because I still really like it. Let me know, how do you guys feel about the Subculture palette? Any of you guys that picked it up and who felt like it was totally blown out of proportion and you really love the palette, or you tried it and you were like, no, this thing is crap, like I hate it. Like, I'm so curious, as now that everything has kind of died down on that topic, what are y'all's thoughts? Okay, this eyeliner I seriously think I've talked about since the beginning of time when it comes to my channel, but this is an eyeliner I pull out every single fall, and I think that you need it in your collection. It's so pretty. If you have green eyes, blue eyes, even if you have brown eyes, if you have blue eyes, like, I don't know what you're doing with your life. If you have green eyes, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You have to go and get this. It's from NYX, and it's the Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, Definitely a Turn On, Waterproof Extreme Shine Liquid Liner. Or no, eyeliner. I mean, come on, NYX. Like, why with the long name? But it's called Golden Bronze. And it's just this beautiful bronzy shade, and when you put it in your waterline or under your lash line, it just makes your eyes pop. Every time I'm wearing it, people are like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing for your eyeliner? And I'm always like, it's this. And even if you put that on your lower lash line and you top it, like you press MAC Woodwinked on top of this, you'll die. Literally, you'll die. I'll have to come get you. But this is just such a beautiful liner. It's affordable. Go to Ulta, buy it, and then tell me how much you love it. Because you will. And it stays on. Because it promises you that it will. I mean, well, slide on, glide on, stay on, definitely a turn on, waterproof, extreme shine. It does have a really nice shine, and I think that's the thing when you put mascara on, the contrast of the mascara on the bottom plus the like shine of that, it's like without having to use eyeshadow you have this. And plus you can use it in your waterline because it doesn't have glitter in it. You can use it in your waterline. It's such a pretty liner. For the fall, it just pops against, and like if you have like any like yellow mustardy sweater that you want to be cozy up with, it just reminds me of like leaves and fall and like pumpkin spice. And by the way, I'm someone who doesn't like pumpkin spice lattes. Pumpkin spice lattes. I don't know, they just don't do it for me. I don't like to taste a candle in my cup. Okay, the last product is from Flower Beauty, and these are their Flower Pop powder blushes. This shade is called Sweet Pea. I'm wearing it today. It's just such a pretty pink color, but I almost feel like it goes peachy on me when I wear it. It's a really pretty cool tone pink color. It's light, but it builds up. The formula of these blushes is just so beautiful because they're sheer, but they pack color on, but they don't do too much color, and they're just really buildable and buttery and beautiful, and they have so many different shades. So if you want more of a peachy color, but I really like when I'm wearing like a little bit more gray, I tend to go to some cool tone blushes, but this is just so pretty. I've been wearing it a ton this week, and I absolutely love the blush. I love the formula, and I have this color and one other shade. It's worth picking up more shades. So you can find Flower Beauty at Walmart. Let me not break my products, sorry. You can find Flower Beauty at Walmart, and it's the line by Drew Barrymore. So anyways, there's a lot of talk about Drew Barrymore in this video with my Josie Grossi shirt. Anyways, that is it for my Friday favorites. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for 80,000 subscribers. Like, I never thought I'd see the day. You guys, I was stuck at like 79,000 for almost a year. No lie. So I am really happy to have hit 80,000. It's never really been about numbers for me. I actually wouldn't have known unless somebody said, oh, congrats on 80,000, and I checked and I was like, sure enough, there it is. I decided a long time ago to stop worrying about the numbers and just be worrying about my content and relationship with you guys. So I appreciate so much all of you who come to my channel or tell your friends, or you know, tune in religiously to my videos, and you leave comments and you follow me on Snapchat. Like, all of your interaction just means so much to me. I thank you so much for investing in me. I really do. So anyways, but if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe down below. I'd love to have you. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Oh yeah, leave some of your favorites down below because you know I love to read them. Alright, goodbye. Mwah. I really quickly came back in. I didn't even turn on all my lights, but I had to show you something. My shirt is inside out again. Like, do I rush to get dressed or what? Luckily, I only put this on to film. But it's inside out. Luckily, I don't think you would be able to tell. But I just thought it was funny, considering I wore a shirt like up to here the other day, and I didn't realize it till I had already filmed a video, and then this video, and then the next video, and I was like, my shirt's choking me. This shirt's supposed to be choking me though. Just thought it was funny, had to tell you.